Hello subscribers and YouTube watchers, this is Vibs from SlideNerd over here. In the last vid, I was constructing this calculator from scratch. You guys have seen this green colored big green box and this big blue box which we had over here in the diagram as well. In this vid, I'm gonna go ahead and make this orange box number 1, orange box number 2 and this black colored box. So let's go and actually do that inside our code. Here, if you guys see, they are simply linear layouts. They are inside the blue box. So let me go inside our big blue box over here, right, and drag those linear layouts to create them. So now I have created my first linear layout, which is orange box number 1, inside which our sine, cos, tan and stuff is going to go. I'm gonna give this an ID over here by saying Android ID @ID orange box 1. All right, and inside this we're gonna give a background color again just to distinguish this clearly. I'm gonna give it a background color of orange, which is gonna be something like FB0. I'm not sure about that. That should be orange probably. Then another thing we need to notice is this orange box 1 is a vertical linear layout. So I'm gonna give this an orientation of vertical. All right. So okay, that's made. Let's go to the graphical layout and check how that looks. All right. We can't see it because there is no content inside. Right. Let's go and drag and make the other orange box, which is our orange box number 2, simply a copy of this orange box 1. Right. Gonna Control C and Control V that. So here is our orange box 2. Again, to give the background, I'm gonna slightly distinguish the colors between them by saying FE0 for this. Orientation is vertical, right? And below this, let me go and make our black box, which is all the way over here, right? This complete black box. Let's go and do that. This again a vertical linear layout, as you guys can see from the diagram. I'm gonna copy paste the same orange box over here and gonna copy paste it over here. Call this black box. Again, for the background, I'm gonna give black color over here. This is a vertical linear layout as well. All right, so now let's do one thing. If you guys go, let me go to the presentation and show you something. So here what I have is the orange box 1 and 2 combinedly take a ratio of 11 in terms of width, and this one, that is our black box or pink box or whatever, takes a width of 21 in terms of ratio. So let's actually go ahead and put this layout weights into effect. So here, if you guys notice, this orange box number 1, our orange box number 2 and our black box are inside this linear layout, which is our big blue box. This has an orientation of horizontal because we have not specified any orientation over here, right? And that means here, if I give layout weight for these linear layouts, the layout width calculation is going to be redundant, right? So let me go and give a layout weight over here by saying Android layout weight, give it 5 over here. Again, for the next one, I'm going to give it 5. And for the third one, I'm going to give it 21, just like we discussed in the presentation, right? So now, since we have given layout weights to each of them, the width calculation is redundant because the outside linear layout is a horizontal linear layout. So let's go and make that changes over here by saying for the width, we're going to say 0 dp for this. Now, for each of them, the height is going to be match parent. Let me go and do that as well because they're going to take up all the available screen height. Okay, now if you guys go to the graphical layout and check, you guys can see that we have our orange box number 1, we have our orange box number 2, and we have our big black box. All of them are vertical linear layouts, right? Now they have a layout width of layout weight of 5, and this has a layout weight of 21. So they are taking up proportions just like we want, right? So here, if you see the diagram, again, it's pretty proportional to what we see over here. We have constructed the block successfully. So in the next vid, I'm gonna go ahead, put some controls inside both these blocks and some controls inside these blocks too. So if you like what you saw, please subscribe to my channel, comment, let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next vid. Have a nice